Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 16th to the 31st, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now, before we dive into these readings, I just want to say that all these readings come from a place of love, light, and positivity to raise us up and not bring us down, to bring you messages from your angels and your spirit guides that have you connecting with your life path, that have you emboldened and brightened to face the future. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also your totem animals for this time. If you see these animals in the wild or you see an image of these animals, Gemini, this is really your angels and your spirit guides saying, Gemini, remember this message. So angel and spirit guide message for Gemini, May 16th to the 31st, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Gemini, May 16th to the 31st, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Gemini, May 16th to the 31st, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Hey, this one right here, because it's just calling to me. Oh, you have the groundhog spirit, time to let go. I love that. And you have the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. So it's time to let go and use the power of your mind wisely because Gemini, you have a beautiful mind. Angel and spirit guide message for Gemini, May 16th to the 31st, 2020. And these are your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Gemini, May 16th to the 31st, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, these two right here, because they're kind of stuck to my hand. And should we do this one? Yeah, let's do this one too. Okay. So we have here your Earth Star Chakra, which is located 6 inches below your feet. It's grounding here. We have shining forward. We have forgiveness, which is the heart chakra. And we have the third eye chakra saying visualization. So grounding yourself in forgiveness as you visualize your future is going to be amazing. It really is. And it's not like forgiveness means you have to love everybody and everything like that. It can also mean here that you are forgiving yourself or, forgiving past life pains, hurts, disappointments, within your DNA line. Yeah. Angel and spirit guide message for Gemini, May 16th to the 31st, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Gemini, May 16th to the 31st, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Gemini, May 16th to the 31st, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Awesome. So at the heart of everything, you have the Hermit, which is a Virgo energy, a time frame, August 23rd to September 22nd. 5 of Wands is crowning you. 7 of Cups. Queen of Swords, you're shining through. Queen of Cups, you're represented by the Swords in the Minor Arcana, by the Lover's card in the Major Arcana. 4 of Swords, so you here with the Queen of Cups, it's a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. 4 of Swords. And then you have the Star card, which is gorgeous. You have the Empress, I love it. Judgment. And the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, how exciting. Okay. So, first and foremost, you are going to find that your mind is pulled in 2 ways, right? There's a part of you that knows what it is that you're creating, knows what it is that you want, and knows what it is that you desire. And there's another part of you that's like, ah! It's just like that. It's like, ah! Everything's thrown up in the air. It's a bit much. You can have people around you that make you just go, oh my gosh, I wish you would not talk anymore. Or stuff like that, where you're going to be seeing those things. And so externally, it's going to be people being bothersome. Internally, it's going to be a bit of chaos inside of you. But what's beautiful is that it's balanced by such strength and such a surety as you turn forward. And this is why it's time to let go. It's time to let go because you have things that you have been through that are holding you back, that you're thinking, oh my gosh, well, if this happened once, when's the other shoe going to drop? It's going to happen again. I'm not really going to be able to move forward. And there's a part of you that's pretty certain of it. It's kind of like, okay, subconsciously or maybe even consciously, you're like, yeah, well, messed up before. Who even thinks I can do it this time? And you're going to be surprised what you can accomplish during the last half of May. You really are. And use your mind wisely. Your mind is such a powerful gift here with the pig spirit, and you have the groundhog spirit here. The pig spirit is like, use your mind wisely. Embrace your understanding. Look at things. Because as you do so, you're going to find that if you give your mental energy to everybody, okay, to everything, you're going to be drained. But if you use your mind wisely, if you look at things wisely, if you embrace your wisdom, you are going to find that you fly when once you only thought you would fall. And as you embrace this, you have yourself grounded. You have yourself grounded in forgiveness. And I know that sounds odd. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, what is there that you have to forgive yourself for? Or what is there that you have to forgive? It might not even be yourself. It might be a parent. It might be, somebody in your life who really did you wrong, an ex-partner or your partner. And it's like, it is prevalent for you to forgive and move forward. Now, it's also prevalent for you within your DNA line. This could be something inherited from past lives or from your DNA. And now it's time to forgive. And now it's time to say, my roots are planted in my heart, in my forgiveness, and in the power that is me. And as I embrace this power, because you are going to find that you are unreasonably strong during this time. It's not like you're unreasonably strong in a bad way. It's kind of like not like you're picking battles with people and stuff like that. It is that you have such strength that it's going to surprise even you. And visualize the way that you want to move forward. So you have your Earth Star Chakra, your Heart Chakra, and your Third Eye Chakra coming together. And with the Third Eye Chakra, you are really visualizing what you want from life. And that's really important because you have that again here in the Seven of Cups, where it's kind of like what you set your mind on. And this is why, so this is why it's also saying use your mind wisely. Because what you set your mind on, Gemini, you achieve. Ooh, goodness, itchy nose, sorry. So here, with the Seven of Cups and with the visualization and the pig spirit, it's like, what do you want, for good or for ill, to have being your focus during this time? Because if it's anger, if it's disappointment, if it's yet another failure, that's what you're going to be attracting to yourself. And that's not what you want, even a little bit. So here, you're going to find that you are really turning inward. This is going to be a rather introspective time for you. And you might be thinking, oh my God, I don't want introspection. I've had, quarantining, and I've had this and I've had that, and I don't want this anymore. And you might still be quarantined, and it's like, oh my goodness, I've had enough introspection. But there's something about you during this time, Gemini, that's like, I'm turning inward. I'm looking inward, and I'm seeing it. And the it is your truth. The it is your power, your incredible talent, the reason why you're here. And you're being guided by that. And it doesn't mean it has to be something spectacular. Everybody thinks their talent has to be something spectacular. What if you're just a really good listener? What if you're a really good friend? What if you make, the best cup of tea out there? I mean, these are talents. Great cup of tea is something I thoroughly enjoy. So here, it's looking at yourself. It's looking at your talents. And instead of saying, what use is this? It's saying, this is who I am. And as you turn inward, you're going to find that you are really looking at things intensely and looking at yourself intensely. And you're going to see that as you turn inward, the further you turn in, the more you see your angelic power. The more you realize that your angels have their wings cocooned around you, and they're calling you to move forward. They're calling you to embrace your power, your prosperity, your purpose. And you're really drawn to do so. Again, the Virgo energy and the Virgo time frame is August 23rd to September 22nd. And this then moves you to the Five of Wands, which makes perfect sense. So as you turn inward, you're going to see everything about you that causes you chaos. That you sit there and you're like, okay, yeah, I can get that done. I can't even, tidy up my room. I can't even, get dinner out on time. I can't even, make more for myself than a bowl of cereal. And you're going to say these things that are really rather nasty to say to yourself. But hold a truth to them so they sting. And it's like, but why? Why is there chaos? And it's little chaos that you're going to be picking up on. It's not the big things, because you're like, well, look at that. That's huge. Like, of course, anybody would be upset by this. But it's the little things where you sit there and you think, wow, that's a major flaw. It might be a major flaw, but why is it there? What is its purpose? And you're going to see that this chaos here, this thing that in your mind, it really does, it makes you want to go, like, it's enough. I don't want this. And you would like to just purge it from yourself. But it's a part of you. So you're going to temper it, not purge it. But there's such tremendous strength from the Empress that is moving you forward. It's love and bounty and beauty and passion and success. It's cultivating and creating your abundance. And it's moving you forward towards it. And it's like, yeah, this is what I want. This is what I need. This is who I am. And the chaos is something where you sit there and instead of being angry at yourself for it, you're like, okay, I understand that part of me. I know why that happens. I know why, I'm dropping the ball here because I can. You might have everything else on your plate, Gemini, and you can't drop the ball anywhere else. But when you close the door and you just throw your clothes on the floor, that's your little rebellion. It's like, not now, this is my time. When you have a bowl of cereal, it's because you want it. And if it satisfies you, and maybe is a bit of a rebellion because maybe you were raised where everything had to be a certain way, it's like, yeah, this is your time. This is your space. Look at it for what it is. And be kind to yourself as you do. Because here, you're pregnant with possibilities. And you're seeing those possibilities. And you're looking at yourself and you're like, I can do so much. And you're claiming a throne you thought you lost. Or maybe you never even thought you had a right to. And as you claim it, you're seeing here that you have the Empress, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Queen of Cups. You more than deserve this throne. And there's a kindness to you. People are going to be drawn to it. A kindness, a compassion, an understanding. That people are like, wow, that's beautiful. You're not really going to see it within yourself because you're going to be really focusing on the Five of Wands. But you're going to see it eventually. And that's good. And with the Queen of Cups is a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. If you have water sign energy in your heart, you're rooted by your heart. So that aspect of you is really going to shine through. You're also moving forward towards what you love. And you're seeing that things have to be balanced because you have it paired with the Six of Pentacles. Now, you might be seeing that you need to balance your mind and your heart together because these are the two queens that come forward. But you're also going to find that the angels are blessing your mind and your heart, where you're looking at things and you're seeing that emotionally, I see us as emotional beings first, logical beings second, all right? But our emotional selves greatly impact our logical selves. And that's what you're seeing here with your angels. And you're being guided by them, driven by them, to claim a throne and to claim your greatness. And as you do so, you're going to see that this love, this joy, this prosperity, it lasts for generations. It's something that impacts generations. It doesn't mean that you have to have generations. It means that every act of kindness, every act you do from the heart that comes from a place of beauty and prosperity and love, it has a lasting effect to it. It has a power to it that you hadn't realized, but that is stunning, and it lasts for generations to come. And you're going to need things to be balanced, because with the Six of Pentacles, it's like things need to be balanced. You're not going to want to give away things for free, and you're not going to want to sit here and think, okay, all I do is give and give and give, and nobody gives back. That's going to be too draining for you. That's going to be too much. So here with the Six of Pentacles, you are balancing the scales. You're giving to the world, but you're also finding that there's a symbiotic relationship between you and the world needs to give back too. And so here, and it can also be with the water sign energy, you can be giving to a water sign energy and you find that they don't give back, so there might be kind of a need to confront things, yes? But there's also a sense here with your heart and your mind that you need them to be equal, and you need to feel equal in their prosperity and in your prosperity. Because as you do so, you're embracing the Four of Swords. And you're looking at the Four of Swords and you're saying, I've been through a war. And it's not in a, oh, woe is me way, but it's in a, my goodness, I'm tired way. And I don't want another war, another battle. One more thing tips the scale, and I'll have nothing left to give. And that's what you're seeing here. And with the Four of Swords, like, please rest. Take care of yourself. Look at everything that you've been through. Look at everything that you've achieved and overcome. Keep on moving forward. But give yourself time to rest. And let go of the pains, the hurts, the disappointments that have been with you for so long. This rest is needed by you, right? It can be that you need a holiday. It can be that, you just want some quiet time, right? But you need to rest, Gemini. And that's going to be really important for you for the end of May. It's going to make your end of May so much better if you remember to take time for yourself, if you remember to sleep, if you remember to eat right, if you remember to take care of you, and also to give yourself respect for everything that you have been through, your hardships, your pains, your disappointments, your feeling overwhelmed. Because you claim your throne. You cut through doubts and fears. You know what it is that you want, more so than people might even think. And as you embrace your bounty and your beauty, as you move towards this power that is yours, you claim it because you've been forged by it. And it hasn't always been easy, but it has made you astoundingly strong. And that strength is guided by your angels. And you're finding its balance here on the earthly plane. And its beauty. Because you've thought your strength before, Gemini, wasn't beautiful. Or maybe you thought you had everything but strength. And now you're seeing you have it. This leads you to the Star card. This is an Aquarius energy, a time frame of January 20th to February 18th. The stars are the limit. The stars are the highest form of perfection that we can look at, that we can comprehend and see as human beings. You are guided by your soul's wish, not by yours, but by your soul's, and it rests here by your heart and your solar plexus and your guiding force. And you're going to see that you are moving forward towards this greatness, towards this beauty, towards the highest form of perfection that you can conceptualize. You also have here a strong Aquarius energy, because Aquariuses are also represented by the swords in the minor arcana. So it's kind of like your soul's wish is causing you to turn inward. And as you turn inward, you see something. You see you as being so much greater than you have before. And you're balancing the scales. And as you balance the scales, you move towards the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups warns against simple visualization. Not visualization, simple imagination. And it says visualize. See it. Because the first place you accomplish anything is between your ears, is within your mind. So believe it. And that's why visualization is so important to you. And it's so powerful for you during this time. See yourself doing what it is that needs to be done. Because as you see it, you're like, okay, well, now I need to do it. Because your mind's like, well, why aren't you? Why do I always see you doing things? Because your mind does not know. And the cool thing about our minds, and kind of the scary thing too, is that our minds do not know the difference between what we imagine and what really is. So and what we visualize and what really is. So if you're visualizing that project being done, if you're visualizing that, success, and you stick to it, your body's going to be like, well, why aren't you working towards it? Why aren't you embracing it? Why don't you have it? And so it's going to push you forward. It's going to move you forward almost automatically. That leads you to creating the possibilities that you want, to creating the greatness that you need, the power to move forward. As your angels bless you, as you claim your throne, you visualize your greatness, you turn inward, and you see how far you've come, and you give yourself respect for that. Your subconscious message for this time is the Ten of Wands. It is time to put down the burdens that you are carrying. Not add to them, release them. And start to create the world that you want. Subconsciously, you know you've come to an end of a cycle. Now it is time to create. You have tremendous energy around you that will add to richness of these creations. Your subconscious spirit animal message is the bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery, and you're embracing that mystery, inspired by that mystery. Let it shine through. And as you embrace that mystery and are inspired from it, your subconscious chakra message is truth. You're balanced by your truth, guided by your truth, and led to greatness by your truth. This is your throat chakra. You also speak your truth. All right, Gemini, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I hope you all are staying safe. I love you all. Bye.